Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Please welcome
DJ
Moose. It is, yo. Okay, so as you can read in the description below, I basically want to go over the last consulting of the client, and how important it is to A, get the final timeline, which is done. B, make sure that you know how to pronounce the groom's last name, because the bride's last name is going to be changed. So you need to make sure that you know A, the timeline, get the timeline established. This is the last consulting before the last email that is going to be sent to me, which basically is going to have the songs that they're going to walk down the aisle to, which the song that they're going to be introduced with, and then the father-daughter dance and the son-mother dance, and pretty much that's pretty much it. And the first dance. Don't forget about the first dance. So how this one is going to go is this. I arrive at 3:30 to 3:45. I set up my table, get everything set up. I do a proper sound check. Basically what I'm going to do, three sound checks. The first sound check that I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do the song that the bride walks out to. The second one I'm going to set up is actually what I'm going to, everything's going to be set up. And, and when the guests arrive, I'll have music playing, and it's going to be set at a level that people can talk and whatnot, and hug and kiss and do all that other crap. It's all going to be masked. All the guests are going to be masked, and there's only between 15 to 23 guests coming, so it's state mandate. So it's under the state mandate, and let's see what else going on. Proper sanitation, the microphones. I'm doing karaoke that night, so the microphones that I have the microphone sleeves coming in. I will do unboxing of those, I think, when they come in. They're supposed to come in the 20th or the 21st of this month, and I'll do the unboxing of that. So look out for the unboxing of that video. I got 2 new wires today and some new mini SD cards for my camera. So I have a total of 3. Actually, this one in the camera today, I'm going to retire, and I'm going to bust one of these out and use these for the wedding. Have a couple. I might have to use this one that I'm retiring too, but it's going to be on the shelf. So, because it's kind of beat up and all that other stuff since I got it. So, we're going to do that. And then I want to make sure that the music is set at a tone so people can talk, like I said. So now, the bride walks down the aisle, I'll turn up the music just a hair. And then when she gets in her resting place, I'll go ahead and turn it down like you're supposed to. You don't just slam it down. You have to turn it down slowly. That way it gives that audience the purge that when that music comes down, they know that they're going to sit down. That's why you do calm the music down, because everybody's going to be sitting down. So as they're sitting down, you calm the music down. Then you prime up the music for leaving, and then I'll have a cocktail and hors d'oeuvre hour. So I'll have the music playing for that, for cocktail and hors d'oeuvre hour, until they're done taking their pictures. And then when they're done taking their pictures, it's all in the backyard. So when they got a place where they're going to go take their pictures. So when they're done doing their pictures and stuff, there are two things. There's a tent that they're going to eat dinner in, but most of the dancing and everything's going to be outside the tent. I'm going to be outside the tent, unless the weather has something and I have to be under the tent. Then I'll be under the tent. It just depends on what the weather looks like when I get there. I will be on the porch with an awning, so I'm not really worried about that. I can combat that. I'll just bring a tarp just in case I have to throw it over. And then I got everything else going. So then as I do that, we're going to go ahead and everything's done. The first dance is before dinner. So as soon as they get introduced out, I'll go ahead and throw the first dance. And then I'll have that video. And then dinner is after the first dance. And then after the first dance goes, how the order goes this way is, as the first dance is, everybody's dancing and all that other stuff, I'll cue dinner music on the other side and get dinner music ready, because you can auto play dinner music. So I'll have all dinner music ready to go in Serato auto play on the other side, and then as soon as dinner starts, I'll hit the dinner music, light dinner music, and then I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know where my speakers are going to be placed yet. I'll get there and I'll know, but I know this. I will have to get a 100-foot cord for my speakers, and I do have a 100-foot cord if I need to for the plug, so we'll just go accordingly on that one, because I'm thinking about if they if they do have dinner in the tent, I am going to want to put a speaker in the tent so that way they can hear the music. It just depends on how everything looks when I get there, and I'll let you know. And the cord that I'm going to use is a 100-foot orange cord, which I will replace black. After this wedding, I'll have a 100-foot black one. But yeah, so I got all the safety stuff ready to go. I will have the masks made, homemade. So the moose will be on there, and then the keyboard because how everything's going to be set up, it all depends. Everything's going to go about how everything is set off the table, off the thing, where they're going to stand to do the karaoke and all that. But I can't do nothing until I get to the site and I look it over, and I'll be able to tell you what I need to do to make sure. And all else fails, I'm going to get bare wires. I am going to make sure that I get, I think I'm going to get 2 50-foot extensions for XLR. That way I can plug in my sub and put it on the ground. Because I'm gonna put it on the ground. That way I can put the bar in and a TV on it. So that's what I'm gonna do there. So without that, everything else is gonna be set up. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's the running order of the wedding, and let me share with you the email they sent me, because it all makes sense. Make sure you keep constant contact with your you got to make sure you keep constant contact with your client, because if you don't, okay, so everything is pretty much everything pretty much is, you know, set up and ready to go. And they make sure that they sent me the running order of everything. Okay, so her husband's name, her husband to be is Ivan, and so, and the pronunciation of their last name is put in here too. Sergey. Sergey is how you pronounce their last name. You need to make sure that you get the pronunciation of it. That way, when you see it, you'll be able to hit it off. And I went over a couple times. We went about like 4 or 5 times with them. So the cocktail and pre-ceremony is at 5 p.m. So they're going to do a little different. It's 5 p.m. And then so basically I have to be ready, set up by 5 p.m. to do the cocktail pre-ceremony. So they're doing a little cocktail differently. They're going to do the cocktail with the hors d'oeuvres and all that other stuff. So they're going to have an hors d'oeuvre hour. And trust me, I had to Google that name because it looked weird. And so I figured out what it was. So 5:30 to 5:45 until 5:50 to 6:05. So that's the ceremony basically. It's just going to rotate depending on the guests and everything and how it goes. But by 7 p.m. They're going to be doing the first dance. The 6:45 to 7 p.m. is when the announcements of the first announce them coming in as Mr. and Mrs. Sergey, and the first dance directly to follow, and then dinner, father, daughter, and mother and son dance will be after dinner, and then after that it's a party. So, and I'm gonna give probably maybe 2 to 4 hours. We are doing karaoke, so Carafun 2 is on it. I'll leave a link below for Carafun 2. It'll take you right to it. If you're interested in learning how to DJ karaoke weddings, go ahead and hit me up down there, and I can basically share with you how I do it. How I do it is a little simple. I don't make it hard. The first thing that I do is I make sure that that everything's ready to go for karaoke. The TV is already on. It has the emblem. It probably have the emblem of I and KS. So that'd be basically the emblem that'll be on the thing, and I'll make it all pretty and all that other stuff. So, and I know their names, so we ain't goofing this wedding. So anyway, I might put IS and then put Sergey underneath. I think that'll look really dope. I don't know how I'm going to do it just yet. I will show you a video on how I did it, so you can get ideas. But go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and ring my bell. And then go ahead and hit the like button if you like what you hear. And if you don't like what you hear, go ahead and tell me why you don't like it. All being said, one more thing before I leave you. And that is this. 365 quote of the day. I don't mean to interrupt people. I just randomly remember things and get really excited. Peace.